What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming, and we're back with the Eternal Empire, our efforts to make the entire old world under the forces of order. Now, we missed last week because, well, we moved. My wife and I now have our own place upstairs, and it is great. So much extra room, lots of looking around. That's probably why the acoustics sound a little bit different too. I have a much more open recording area that I will be, paneling in a little bit to make me sound less like a creep, which we know is not possible. But we had a lot of fun with the move. We didn't kill each other and didn't split up over all the stress. But thankfully, it's done now, so we are all in our new place, and we're happy about it. Even managed to pick up another fur child along the way, little Miss Piper, who is with us now, so it's great. As far as the campaign goes, though, we've had our efforts to fight the Troll King up in the north under Throg, and of course his little people, because he decided to pick a fight with us. Down in the south, we are dealing with Aranesa Saltspite, which is, good for us for right now. We have Volkmar the Grim ready to go back up and deal with him. Well, her, I should say. In the mountains, we're dealing with all of the Chaos Dwarves and everything. We're going to punch back up here and start going after all the blasted lands, and we have armies headed up to deal with the Unzailed up in the mountains there, which is Boris Todbringer rushing as fast as he can to the mountains. Shouldn't be too bad. But we did end with everything done for the turn. I think everything but our politics, in fact, was done for this turn. Assuming the game wants to keep up with me, we'll just take a quick look at what we're doing this week. Camry, we are not being allies with you. You are dead, and should stay dead. Ooh, the northern provinces, though, we can get a alliance with.
Is poised to lend you its
get us a little bit more money, which might give us some options before the end of the turn. Nothing on the military alliance. And we could confederate with the Golden Order. That's a bunch of territory. They border a lot of our allies. That would make us a force to be reckoned with. But it puts us at odds with Kugath Plaguefather and splits up our realm pretty badly. We'd have to conquer most of the Badlands and the Howling Wastes to kind of get back to back with that. I think we'll hold off for a turn at least before we do that. But with all that said and done, let's see what buildings we can upgrade, because we are trying to get more income coming in. Mortime actually has a specialist building that we'll be able to build here pretty quick, assuming all goes to plan. And in fact, let's just get a growth spurt in here with the fields. We can deal with it. There's more places that can get slight upgrades too, though. We really got to start focusing on the buildings. Now, the new expansions for Khorne and Orcs came out. We got the Master Strategist Orc, whose name I can't remember offhand. I can't really remember the names of the other two lords except for Skulltaker, because Skulltaker is awesome. Let's let the other nations go. So the DLC pack has been good. A bunch of new units, a bunch of new legendary lords. It's been good, and new factions. It's turned the Southlands and the area south of the Badlands into even more of a Thunderdome. It's kind of insane how many legendary lords are down there, but it also shakes up a couple other areas, most notably in Lustria, where Skulltaker starts, and up north where the Orc Warlord starts. Turns them into kind of Thunderdomes too. There's a lot of fighting for legendary lords and everything off the bat, and I can see the total number of factions just dropping like flies as the nations start fighting each other. And they've wounded Ulrika again. It's like we're never going to be able to get her into a fight.
Master Engineer, I will continue my studies there.
Take
Elspeth
you out.
Draken.
Move you up north to help deal with all that. Now we did get the 8 orders, so we're looking at getting... Where was that in here? Advisors to Null, Seekers of Knowledge, Machines, Cavalry. Here we go, the 8 orders. Some more Winds of Magic, and wow, that's actually really good. We're gonna get that.
Those Drathjar must envy our invention.
Alright, we're kind of looking at, there's a army that we must deal with, and Prague's been taken. Not exactly the greatest. Now, the Tower of Croc, we can kind of ignore.
What does the Emperor bid?
Get him to go over and take Fort Sudagar. Myers Lightdorf will probably leave to secure this area.
To the provinces.
Send the
Bring
Emperor.
me to my men.
Take Hell Pit. That's a
On
much
march.
better zone than what we had. Then we can take Prague and start fighting the Chaos Dwarves in the north as well.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Volkmar's little companion here has a little dot. So we'll get him Sigmar's word because he's got a warhorse now, but that's not great.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Is that Aranesa? And we'll be able to deal. You might have heard my wife in the background. She's having a good day listening to one of her podcasts and having a grand old time. It's one of the things that we're going with. It's awesome. I'm totally like over the moon that I'm able to sit here with my wife in tow and do all of my recording and everything. Oh, that was cute. So we can go out and fight here. It looks like Corone or Sarsason might be going after Aranesa Saltspite. She doesn't have a big army anymore. Let's go out here and see if we can deal with the ocean-bound forces, and then we can pop in and deal with Tobero and just remove them from the game. Now Claude Forfiddler, we need to get more crossbowmen for him, so that equals it out. Yes, I have the static trait of trying to get both of them in there, and we have the money. Might as well get a couple units of Empire Knights.
Yes, laddie.
And we'll move Joragrim just again. And building upgrades. Valdenhof, we can put in a fields thing, so we can start moving towards all that. We've got to upgrade a lot of these buildings.
The Empire.
Boris Todbringer. We want to go north or south? Let's just put him up to here for now, and then we can deal with Gilbers as he comes down.
What?
Alright, you've been used. Lebs is still recruiting, which is good. It is worrying that Hobarovsk is going that way. If we have to fight these guys eventually, Lebs will have to take care of them up in the north. And PC the Sound Knight, he's got 2 more turns on his steam tank with volley guns, and then we're going to send him out. And hopefully we'll be able to transport him. I can't remember if Gardens of More have been built there. I guess it's just Elspeth that can travel via the gardens. We'll send him out as quickly as we can and see what happens there. Not much else we can do right now. Let's take a look at all of our quick deals and see what we can do here. I would love... You know what? Let's do it. Let's get the Golden Order into our forces and then pare down everything that we don't need. Alright, so we want growth for all these places. They're not maxed out yet. Okay, there's the growth.
Do not waste
And this is
my
Balthazar
potential.
Gelt, and he's got Simon Vrona and Andreas Merrier.
It is best to move.
Get him into there. Why is he losing? Ah, right, we are low on funds. We'll have to deal with that in a second here. Alright, let's go in and see.
Yes, my lord.
Cut them out.
Let's just straight up destroy that army. Get rid of all these characters because we don't need them. Don't need that army right now. It was in Nurgle territory anyway.
Praise Sigmar.
Amber wizards we can get rid of. So many extra wizards and characters in here that we don't need. He's got spawns of Tzeentch. We don't want chaos forces in ours. So let's just get rid of all of the bad stuff and get another $5,000 that we're making per month, which is just fantastic. We have Balthazar Gelt with a strong army. How's he looking for his skills, though?
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Leader of Renown's not bad. He's got Imperial Gunnery and Honest Steel, so he's got a good army setup. And the next thing we need to get Final Transmutation and the rest of his arcane stuff, and he'll be good. He's on Quicksilver, though, so an Imperial Pegasus is great. Is there any other quick deals that we can do right now? Just with Khemri and the followers and the ooh, trade deals. Board Lowe's Errant.
What do Sigmars?
They are a force of order, so we will get on board with them. Spirits of Shanlin, they are wood elves, so we will get on board with them. Haxolotl, get on board with them. And we are a massive power in the world now, which is great. Now, military alliances, we want to make sure that we get in
Trusted allies,
with the northern provinces, and that should, in theory, allow us to get in
Do not believe the
with the
slander
western
about-
provinces. And that's a lot of money in. Peace treaties, the Pirates of Sartosa are the only ones that we could peace out with right now, and we don't want to. We want to deal with them. And we've got a whole bunch of bad guys that we are at war with. So no, that's not doing it. And if we come back over here, did we move him last turn? No, this
The
turn.
righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Beckhofen, let's get you raised up as a city. Votbad. Altdorf, are we able to get Castle Reichsguard and the Colleges of Magic? And Castle, the Imperial Palace, I should say. 12,000 and it needs 5. We have 9 turns to worry about that. We do have Castle Reichsguard and we have the Altdorf Conclave. 6,400 would get us more for the castle. It's all fine and dandy. Is there anything else here? Upgrade you a little bit more. Any other buildings that we can upgrade? At this point, it's just get as many of the upgrades as we can. Call it done.
loathsome filth.
They're probably going to declare war. If we lose some of the territories that we got from the Golden Order, it's not too bad. But we'll just send Balthazar Gelt to deal with him. It's another war with a force of disorder. And eventually we want to push those two borders together. Our eastern border in the mountains and our western down in Cathay. Meld them up and then we can get into good position. The elves are probably wiped out down here. It looks like they're gone. But the Crooked Moon is down there too, so we have reason to go that way.
To war! Doubtful. Ready to do the
Alright,
guild's
let's
bidding.
go up with Specialist for you. Because we want to get rid of him.
Who called?
One more turn on Sound Knight. And we have to go all the way out east. And grab Balthazar
It is
Gelt. And we are going to send you through the gap.
Very well, I'll move.
Push you as fast and as far as we can go.
Put a bid.
Now where did that army of Chaos Dwarves go? Not seeing it anymore, which is a little bit worrying. Unless our friends in Kislev eliminated it. Which is fine.
Step to it.
Todbringer can go up into the mountains and we can send
I will marshal the
Cloud here
men. Moving off.
to join up with Boris.
Grand inventor.
I don't really want to declare war on Grimgor right now, but we're going to have to go through some of Grimgor's lands anyway. There's a passage down there that we can go to Silver Pinnacle. And we can start fighting off them.
A brisk pace. Standard watch rotation.
Get you to go in there.
Rider of the dragon in Carmine. An army marches.
That's good
Death
there.
trails it.
It is time.
We got one more turn on you.
Pause.
Not a chance.
Okay, we got an army in Hell Pit
What
here.
does the Emperor bid?
Ready. Men, we must attack.
So it's a close victory at the moment. But we are going to continue the siege there.
By Sigmar's right.
General Lightdorf, we're going to get you right up into things as well. Oh, another wizard that we failed to remove. So we got more money that we can get in here.
Knowledge.
Another
is
witch
power.
hunter that we can get rid of.
Unhand the plague father.
Volkmar, where did that army that we were about to send you after go? Doesn't look like anywhere good. She pulled back.
To battle.
We'll deal with the siege in a minute, because it's going to be a bigger battle. I just want to deal with Tobero as soon as possible. So if we can win this fight, then Aranesa does not have a single region that she can strike back from. We might be able to start fighting with the Tomb Kings in Khemri. Be able to do that. Nice little sip of water. The Archlector is awesome, but not necessarily the greatest guy in the world. Was he the Grand Theogenist? Not sure. Be interesting to be able to create your own custom armies where you could have mixed units. I mean, you can get the allied units now, but maybe we'll set up a thing where we'll get some Bretonnian Knights to help us out. Knights of the Realm. They hit hard. So it is doable. Once this loads up, we can take care of everything. The only thing in here that's going to be a big pain is their cannon, but our Hell Blasters and cannons, our artillery, we outgun them. Heavily outgun them. But on this map, we'll do what we usually do, send our knights to the right flank and send everybody else through the center just to bombard them. Make sure our Hell Blasters and Hellstorms have clear lines of sight to be able to do whatever we need them to. And just take care of them. And my wife is having an amazing time setting up a joke for her brother for the holiday season that's quickly approaching. She showed me this little surprise gift she got for my brother-in-law. It's gonna be great. I'm enjoying it so much.
Men of Bretonnia, at once. For the Emperor.
Alright, let's get set up here.
We serve France.
It shall be. The Empire. Sigmar's will.
Alright, there's our first rank. Our second rank. Our knights go off to the right here, and I always hit the edge of the screen when I do that. It's terrible, terrible. I'll get
Volkmar the Grim.
Volkmar in the center with his little shrine and his battle prayers.
Great
The cannons will set up here, and they are going to try and snipe for their artillery, which is that bad boy right there, mortars. So we're going to deal with that as quickly as we can. So the Hellblasters there, Hellstorms there. And these little guys are going to come all the way over here and just pop in and start damaging whenever they can. So we'll pause real quick and make sure that our cannons are targeting their mortars. Then we'll send these guys in to pop off at the deckhands. Can't really do much there. And we'll send our knights up into a position where they can defend our flank. Actually, we'll send our boys around and see if we can get them to... Looks like the Hellstorm rocket batteries and everything are taking care of the enemy mortars pretty decently. This should actually kill their mortars. Okay, you can't outshoot that handgunner mob. Drop a bombardment in their path. Our artillery is probably going to do the lion's share of the damage again, but I'm not too chuffed about that. They're just now entering handgunner range, or in our case, Hawkland long, or Null Ironsides, I should say. We don't have any long rifles in here, which is interesting. Wonder if those bats will even make it before they get shot out of the air. No, not a chance. Just the sheer amount of death we can unleash with that many rockets and hellstorms. We're gonna lose a few knights on this ride by, but that's fine. Let's just not get hit by our own artillery. It's a hell of a lot of damage. Once again, the Hellstorms and Hellblasters. Love those damn things. I wonder if we can get Amethyst Hellblasters. That would be broken as all hell. I know we got Amethyst rocket batteries, but Amethyst Hellblaster volley guns would be just pure awesome. We lost 9 soldiers for over 1,000. So, yeah. Definitely not beating us there, Sartosa. And if we take Tobero, that should leave us with Aranesa with no home territory, and subsequently allow us to take over pretty much this entire area. We are going to occupy it. Let's take care of that.
Sigma grant me
Folkmar got a
strength.
level. Can't get Mentor quite yet. Got all of his good abilities, though. Let's get him... He's on a steel, and he's going to go with Pistol Corp, because, yeah, we're kind of doing that. We also need Imperial Gunnery. For right now, let's just get him full plate. We can worry about sorting out their skills later on. Brought us up to where we need to fight for Hell Pit anyway. Now this is going to be a much larger battle overall. So we'll have to just sit here and enjoy it. I do love a lot of the new icons and everything we're getting for stuff. Hobgoblin Archers. Oh, that must be from a Chaos Dwarf Alliance. They have a War Mammoth. Other things, but they've updated a lot of the artwork for a bunch of the factions, which has been really good. And we're going to set up right here so that all of our armies, troops can come in at the same place. Franz and our wizard can get into the fight as quickly as possible and deal as much damage as possible. I am glad that the heavy part of the moving is over. We just got to clean our old place out now so that our family friend can come in and take it over, because, yeah, we've kind of got a whole nice little situation where pretty much everybody in our complex is either friends or family. So, yeah, it's great. We're going to have some big barbecues and stuff this summer. Well, after the horrid thing that is winter is gone. Sit around as a big group of friends, you know, cook some meat, have good times. It's going to be great. But for me and the wife, the upstairs place now is just, it's so big. We can actually lose our fur children running around in this place.
Great swords! Standing by!
So our typical group setups,
My rule is absolute!
and we are going to pop over to where our reinforcements are coming in. We're definitely channeling on a 6, though. Good thing we did. Get these all over here. Put our knights, our Reichsguard, over there. Get our cannons into a good spot, our mortars into a good spot. Let's take the skirmish mode off of our engineer and put him there. Put our steam tank on this flank. Put our wizard up front and Franz up front. Start deployment. And let's pause real quick. Let's destroy that tower. Is that the only tower on this side? I think it's the only one that can hit our troops full on. That one's a little bit badly placed, but we can kill it too. And we're going to advance our foot troops. Get our gunners into a good position to start assailing the walls. Our wizard down there. Get Franz, and we'll bring our steam tank up as well. And we'll just move our Reichsguard over to this side. Wow, that tower is almost dead immediately. Alright, so let's kill this tower. Drop some spells, and then we'll start cracking holes in this wall. So that second tower is done.
Artillery units ready.
We got to see a whole bunch of our artillery go overhead. Alright, now where can we break down? Attack that fort wall.
We are Sigmar's heirs. By Ulrich's wrath. Formation, march. No lingering. Quick march. Moving out.
Our reinforcements are arriving. We'll wait till they come onto the field, and then we'll get them set up. It's a lot of extra archers to help us. There's some extra cannons. Let's actually just advance our artillery train up a little bit.
Moving! Get moving!
Oh, our Reichsguard are getting shot by that other tower. So let's pull over here.
Formation march! Bring it down!
Let's get more knights involved. And then all of you guys, we're going to shift you down there and go from you to you are going to be a group. And get you to assemble like that. Group you up, take your skirmish mode off, and we're going to get you as close to the wall as we can. We're just going to speed it up a little bit so that all of our extra troops can get into this position as quickly as possible. Let's have all of our cannons shoot there. These ones should be able to hit anyway. We're just going to advance them up while the other two cannons take their pot shots. Anything that goes up on those walls right now is pretty screwed. Should have saved up enough magic right now to start dropping some spells on people. And there's the bad boy himself. We can drop a spell on him, start hurting him. Gotta love it when they walk right into a spell and just get devastated. So our other cannon should have gotten into position by now. Well, at least our gunners are woken up right now. Let's advance with our less expensive troops. And our artillery is running low on shells. Let's just advance you up a little bit and keep you within range of our engineer. Hopefully we'll be able to restock the other one before it runs out of ammo. Toss the restock onto the other one. Should let them keep shooting for a little longer. Wish you could break down all the walls, but I guess it makes sense. Alright, let's square up here and start sending our troops in to do some work. These Fimir warriors, we're going to send 2 units after. Send our regular troops over there. We'll have our knights finally join the fray as well. And my wife is now currently showing me the practical joke she has for her brother, which is great. I'd say what it is, but I will not risk that because I know her brother watches these videos sometimes, so we're just going to leave it, at least until the season's over. Let's see about getting rid of this fight, because that feral mammoth has just gone rogue. See a lot of things that are broken. Get you back up in the air. think their morale is broken. It is. So we can take one of the former Skaven capitals and see how it goes. 271 men dead, but that's not too bad. Still 5-1 in our favor. And man, did our artillery clean up on that. And our archers. Pretty big fight for this week. See how it goes though. Vron's got a few kills in, so did our wizard, who dropped down those purple Sons of Xerxes. Say that 10 times fast. And hopefully that gives us some more schematics too. 235, that's not bad. And we are going to occupy Hell Pit.
I am
Black
Prince
Blood
and
Pass is
Emperor.
ours. And we'll go with Dragon Eggs for right now.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, Slightdorf has
Yes.
hit level 20 and now has Immortality, which is great. He has Leader of Men, which is fine. Let's get him Foe Seeker, because he doesn't have that yet. We have so many commanders, so many people. Peter Zittler is now immortal as well. So we don't have to worry about losing him in combat. We'll get him Deadly Blade. That'll help us out.
What?
Now for Franz,
So,
we've got all of his good stuff. We got pretty much everything that we want for here. We got Honest Steel and Emperor's Finest, so he's got good foot soldiers. Let's grab the other rank in Woundmaker and one more in Blade Master. So we want him to be a Titan out there. And we can get Mentor here, which we gotta do, because he's gonna be up here, and we're gonna have some new mages coming up eventually here, which we're gonna need, and I believe we're gonna want Boost Income as one of his bonus abilities. As far as our Engineer goes, we're going to get 2 points in Scarred Veteran. He does not need... Ooh, no, we're not going to do that. We're always ready and 1 point in Scarred Veteran. We're going to keep making his gunnery skills go up, because that'll be great.
I command here.
5,000 gold that we can
Summon
do a
the
lot
Elector
with.
Counts.
We can upgrade Mordheim, but let's go back to Altdorf. Is there anything that we can do with Altdorf right now? Can't get the upgrade for the Reichsguard Castle, and we have to wait to get the 8 more turns before we can upgrade that. We have enough to upgrade one of the other ones, but there's nothing else that we really need to do there, although we do have Wolfric the Wanderer coming in. So Aleheart, maybe we'll just get some gates on you.
Yes, my lord.
And PC the Sound Knight might be
I
going
will
west
battle the
to
best.
deal with Aleheart as he comes in. Gunnery school and everything is all up to snuff. And we can't afford... Oh, he's already got a gunnery building that's maxed out, so that's good there. We can get a Shrine of Sigmar, which would be good. No corruption, gives us more warrior priests there. We'll just upgrade the bobbins here. Maragliano now. We want to start getting some more growth. We'll get the cattle next round too, so that we can do that.
Mouthful of urchin, salt and blood.
You
fool.
have no more settlements, which is good. Let's go to our quick deals. Probably just the followers of Nagash. Ooh, the Heralds of Alariel.
With regret, I must.
They don't like us right now, but we can build that up over time. They are a force of order, and then there's the Last Defenders, which we can get up as well. Nothing in the Alliance territory. As far as piecing out goes, Wintertooth doesn't want to piece out just yet. We have other things to deal with. Did we get our Grand Mage as far as we could this turn?
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Doesn't really matter if we lose some of these areas to Nurgle. We can just take them back. And they only really have Kugath Plaguefather himself. A lot of this is going pretty well. I mean, we can start taking Black Iron Mine and all this. We can link our forces this way. Not really have to deal with down there, and then we can just deal with the Exiles of Khorne. Ooh, we can get more gold coming in, which will be good. That's it for this turn, I believe. So we'll let the other nations go and see how it works out.
Elspeth von Draken, awaiting your
Oh, the Western
pleasure.
provinces want to talk to us. They want us to join the war against the Puppets of Misrule. Now, where are they? They're not in a place that could directly hurt us, and for 3,000 gold, yeah, we're going to do it, because we have to get rid of all the forces of disorder anyway, and it's not directly impacting us right now. And it will build our reputation up with Cathay, and then we can get them as strong allies later on. We kind of need that. We have to deal with Grimgor and his boys here pretty quick, because they are a major power, and we have no idea what's going on in the Western world. Anything in the New World is just completely out of our scope. We have not seen anything over there yet. We don't know how the Dark Elves are doing or any of that. We have an imminent rebellion in the northern World's Edge Mountains. Well, first things first, let's just take the taxes off.
Who calls? This will bolster the nation.
I will marshal the men.
We'll upgrade Raziak, just because we can. I mean, Drashos Diashin has a decent army coming in, including skin wolves from his allies. Horus have any room in his? Nothing really great there. We could get 2 steam tank, Emperor's Wrath steam tanks. No Amethyst units available. What? Let's actually go into our gunnery school before we start thinking about all that. Amethyst armor. We could get some Amethyst Ironsides, but only 1 unit of them. Get an Amethyst Landship for him. I think that's actually what we'll do, is we'll give Boris Todbringer an Amethyst Landship. He's got kind of a funky setup anyway for all of his artillery, so we'll give him another one of those. He's got some Dwarven units. It's going good. And then Cloud will come up and help him out.
Master engineer.
Static Lore. We want you to head up this way.
When Gelt looks upon me, he stares. Perhaps he fears me, or lusts after my power over death.
Static Lore and
Following
his
the
steam tank are up
footfalls of the
there.
dead.
And we will bring Elspeth up to kind of bump through there. Now, Franz, we're going to go after Prague
My orders
in
are
a
to move.
big way. We'll send Marius Lightdorf to help you out. If we can take Prague, though, it will destabilize them up here, because this Astorath Iron Hand, that's another one of the legendary lords. He's got a pretty good army. Actually, it's mostly goblin slaves.
Blessings of Sigmar.
Now,
upon
where
you.
did Aranesa Saltspite go? Or did she get eliminated? Not sure. We gotta go down to the bottom and go up from Wood Elves to Warriors of Chaos. Pirates of Sartosa. Okay, they're apparently still alive, but not doing anything. How many places do you have? You have 1 settlement for the followers in Nagash. And are you at war with...
Your petty politics do not concern me, mortal thing. Your bones will be dust soon enough. No, this cannot be.
Ah, there's the last Pirates of
My
Sartosa.
knowledge is yours.
We don't even need to worry about that. That's a waste of our time and energy. I'll send Volkmar the Grim
The
up here.
wicked flee before me.
Pirates of Sartosa are gone.
Who calls me Hex?
Get her to attack.
Lord of Bretonia.
Oh, it's for her entire army. Yeah, let's get her to attack the city. Then we can deal with that. Now, PC, we are going to send you to the west.
We march.
Possibly deal with Wolfric the Wanderer.
Where's my next one?
It is time.
He's got a really solid army, so hopefully that'll be enough to deal with it. And Balthazar Geltz. We We need to get you up towards the rest of our forces and get you involved in fighting the undead. Got a pretty standard army, not much in the way of anything else, but Balthazar himself is a badass, so not something we'll have to worry about.
Moving!
We still have 6,000 coin coming in. So let's upgrade as many places as we can. We want our cities to start shining. We got an imminent rebellion up at Karak Ungor, but that's nothing we can deal with right now. We'll let the other nations go and see how it works out. Probably be the last turn for the game this week, but see how it works. He wants to join a war against. No, we can't do that. That would open us up on another front and not make it really good for us. That's a decisive defeat, and we have no troops there, so we'll let them do what they want to do. And we can bring our forces in. Just deal with it later. So a few setbacks, but a lot of progress made. Now we have a unified Imperial force. Which is pretty good for us. We got Chaos Rebels there.
Tribesmen!
Lots of talk about rebellions. You know, we might be able to just put our scout up here.
Of the Empire.
Give him a few troops to just bring down the overall chaos. We have the money, so we might as well. And now the pirates are the... Oh yeah, Star Sassoni took care of it. So now the real question is do we want to go after Khemri? It's tempting. It's very tempting to go after Khemri. That would open us up another front, though. How long would it take Volkmar to get through all of this and over to where he could help? Is the question. We got Hexawaddle there, so I think this is going to become a desert journey.
This is wise. Sigma.
We are going to put you into raiding stance. Start raiding here while we wait for our forces to come up through the mountains to help you out.
Pick up the pace. Work to do.
Sigmar guides us forth.
Elspeth von Draken.
When these forces arrive, they'll take back Khazid Irkulaz, and then we will drop down into the Chaos Dwarf area through Silver Pinnacle and just deal with things there.
Bring me to my men.
They seem to have abandoned Prague.
Fight for our nation.
So we're going to continue the siege there.
To strengthen the Empire.
And we'll get our reinforcements lined up.
Ready.
We're just basically going to get our lords moved, and then that's where we're going to call it for the week.
Move.
Praise be to Sigma.
I do have a full army at the Altar of the Crimson.
Moving
So if
out.
we move west here, and then PC engages Wulfric the Wanderer down there by himself, we can pop across the water and take it over with Lebs. And Gelt, you're about to round the corner and head towards your destiny of fighting the Nurgalites, which will be good.
I'll tanker.
Jorik Grimm,
On
get
the
you a move
way.
there.
The righteous hammer of Sigma.
And Josh von Bount, we can get you battle hardened now, because Gold Wizards are awesome like that. And we have another side skill point, Andreas Meidler, who is in Gelt's army and doesn't have Star Student yet, which is kind of disturbing, to be honest. Grab that. let's level up Needling, because we can. Start leveling up a bunch of our cities as we go along. Takes care of that. We'll start off next week with a nice little siege. Take Prague, and then that will help sort out the rest here. But that's going to do it for this week, guys. If you liked the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, join me in this or other Let's Plays, just hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video comes out. And don't forget to leave a comment down below so I know who's wanting their names up in lights in here, and we can make that happen. But remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.